This is a little bit of an unfiltered, raw rant. I'm gonna rant about Killing Floor 3 and just the total incompetence of the gaming industry at the moment. So Killing Floor 3 has been delayed. They came out with a blog post that has an update regarding Killing Floor 3. They made a decision to postpone Killing Floor 3's launch to an undecided date later in 2025. So it's delayed and we don't know when it's going to come out. So basically Killing Floor 3 went into the beta and it was dog water. It was terrible. I don't think anybody really liked it. There were a few people that said they did. I mean, I understand it's a shooting game. You're going to shoot some things. Wow, that's fun. But if you really look at it, man, it is bad. The game decisions that they made are just or head-scratching, mind-boggling, however you want to say it. The decision to lock classes to a single character is just really dumb. I didn't want this to happen. I didn't want to hate the game. I wanted to buy it, and I wanted to be one of the people that sat there and was like, ooh, Killing Floor 3 this is so much fun. Yeah. I didn't even want to hear any of this crap, and this is why I'm making the video now, because it's to the point where I'm just so fed up with this. And they're policing their comment section. If you go through here right now, there's barely any, I don't even know if there's any negative comments at all. The only ones they're allowing to stay are just talking about the classes. Take your time, blah, blah, blah. This is good news, blah, blah, blah. I made a comment. I don't even have the notification anymore, but I had a notification for a disrespectful comment. A developer flagged my comment within like 3 minutes. Within 3 minutes, and said that it was disrespectful. All I was doing was calling out their studio's inability to make a game that is at its heart, at its core, so simple. You make guns, you go shoot things, there's blood, there's gore, there's metal music, it's pumping, and then you have a progression system. Really, all they had to do was work on progression, and there are countless examples of games that have working progression systems they could have just copied, but instead Dude, I don't know who is in charge of this game right now. It's not the right person, and they do not have the right people at the studio. The leadership is awful. They do not understand what made Killing Floor what it is. They don't even understand how to implement microtransactions correctly, because you're completely limiting cosmetics to a single line of a character versus just making everything available to anyone. Like, I can't give you a business reason as to why that's a good idea, honestly, unless they were going to come out with some sort of PvP element, which I freaking hope not, because that sounds awful. So it's clear their studio's incompetent. They don't have the right people there. I don't know how long this game's been in development, but Killing Floor 2 came out before I met my wife. I think it came out like right before I met my wife. And we're married now. You know, we've been together for 8 years. So, man, you guys have had 8 years to, get on the drawing board. Surely they weren't thinking about it right away. Let's say 6 years. You guys have had 6 years to start coming up with ideas and elements for a KF3, and then we're here now. It is halfway through the freaking decade, and this is the product that they come out with, dude. Unbelievable. Fire everybody at this studio. They are crap. You need new people. If someone walks in with blue hair, they need to freaking leave. Why are they working on Killing Floor 3? They fired the lead guy because of something he said about abortion on Twitter. That's ridiculous, dude. Whatever happened to separating the artist from separating the person from the artist? How does that saying go, guys? Somebody enlighten me. You know what I'm trying to say. Why does every little thing someone does in their personal life have to carry over into their professional world? Dude, these people need to leave the industry. I went to college for game design twice. I went in 2013. Everyone in that room besides me didn't shower. They didn't have girlfriends. They're probably all virgins. They're disgusting, creep people. Disgusting. They have no hobbies, no ambition. They just eat McDonald's. They're acne-ridden, fat, obese losers. And that was in 2013, okay? I went to college a second time because I only finished 1 year. That could be a video on its own, okay? Went to college a second time for the same thing at the same university. And this was in 2017? So 4 years later. It was all the same losers. the same losers with colored hair. They're obese. They have no talents, no skills, no ambition, no drive. All they do is play video games, and they think that makes them, you know, a candidate for making games. They have no artistic ability, no creativity, no soul, no passion. They are terrible. They are losers. Why are we giving the industry away to these losers? Okay. And maybe, you know, that's all they had to choose from. I understand it. That I saw the people in the classrooms, okay? They don't have a lot of good people to choose from. It's a bunch of losers. There's a reason why these indie studios are taking off. It's because dude, the people that would be like me, if I actually had finished college, I would not be working for these studios doing this. If I saw the change in these studios that was happening right now, I'd be out. I'd be gone, and I'd be trying to make my own game. I've got notes on my phone from all kinds of ideas for games that I've had over the years. A lot of mobile games. That's probably what I'd be doing, is making some mobile games by myself as my own studio. These people are whack. They are incapable. They are stupid. Dude, this is bad.